Hello everyone. Just some thoughts. Some people don't get to be this old. And there was a version of me in the past who would have called those people lucky. I'm blessed, however, to say that this current version of me is going to do whatever it takes to make sure that I am the lucky one. I don't ever want to go back to thinking that the people who are no longer alive are lucky. I had to make a lot of very big decisions to get to this point. Decisions that divided my life into a before and an after. In the past, those divisions were the result of actions and inactions of other people, both good and bad. And for the first time in a very long time, the division was because of my own choices, moves that I had made. I started to slowly create a life for myself instead of just doing my best to salvage one around the terrible things that people had done to me. And I'm grateful for the change in perspective and the new approach to living my life. I'm still getting used to it, but it's a lot easier to adjust to something good than it is something bad, you know? And of course, I don't want to be identified by the people who hurt me and the things that they did to me. So that's why I never really get into details on the channel about specifics all that much. Trust me when I say that I have seen and lived through the worst of what one person will do to another and the ways in which they will justify doing those things. And the fact that I can say and mean it with my whole heart when I say it, I am happy to be here. I am so happy to be here. And that's huge for me from where I came from. Like, I almost want to lay it all out just so you have the full perspective of it, but I don't want to get that heavy. I want to focus on the positive things and the good. So instead, I will just say, no life is perfect. No person is perfect. But this life and this version of myself that created this life that I'm living, is pretty close. It's as close as someone like me who tries to avoid absolutes is willing to say is perfect. Like, it feels perfect for me. And I say all of this to say that if you are in a dark place and you feel like life is just a bunch of things that are happening to you, please don't give up. Roosevelt said, "When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on." I may or may not have been introduced to that quote via the Robert Rodriguez movie Planet Terror, but regardless of the actual source, we have to trust that the true source is the universe and accept it for what it is. Even if that happens to come up in the middle of a campy B-level horror movie starring Rose McGowan with a gun leg. And you know what? If you are my kind of weird, maybe especially under those circumstances, should you accept it and embrace it for the message that it is. Anyway, hopefully something in there resonated. Hopefully I wasn't too rah-rah and motivational speakery. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day and that you are well and that you choose not to give up and that you make it to the other side, because I believe in it. I lived it and I didn't think I would ever get to live it. So anyway, thank you for sitting with me.